All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so here's another video that my good friend Shirley and my good friend Paulie sent me. And Paulie and Shirley, thank you for the video. Now, the video deals with a frauditor that we are all well aware of, Sean Paul Reyes, a.k.a. the Long Island Fraudit. Yes, Fraudit. Now, pay attention to this video. Pay attention to what comes out of his mouth, whereas he himself states that he went to this location. This is a location that he has a prior history where, according to him, he was assaulted. And if you remember, and I will show a clip of this early interaction that he had at this location where, in my opinion, he caused it himself after being acknowledging that he was at the wrong location. He was looking for internal affairs, and that location did not have an office for internal affairs. A sergeant there was giving him prior directions to where to go, and they both acknowledged that they were done with each other and that he was on his way to go to the proper location where internal affairs was. But as we all know, Sean likes to push buttons. Sean can tell when he has a victim. Okay, he knew that the sergeant wasn't all that happy being recorded, so he continued to record the sergeant after the sergeant acknowledged, okay, business was done, he's on his way, but not Sean. Sean stood there like the idiot that he is to continue to record this man. Hey, and unfortunately, the man blew up. Well, let's just say in his introduction, intro of this video, he states that he's going back and hopefully he runs into him to ask him if he feels sorry for what he did. Think about it, guys. If you have a bad interaction at a particular location, why would you return to that location to find out if the individual who put hands that you feel put hands on you, you're going back to that location to ask him if you feel sorry for what you did? Now tell me that that's not looking for problems, okay? Let's get into the video. Let me point out a few things to you, and I'm telling you, his own subscribers don't pick up on the bullshit that he does. They're just so far up his ass that they can't think right. They can't think for themselves. Oh my God. Let's get into the video.
You have your outlet to make your complaint. We give you plenty of outlets to make your complaint.
Yeah.
And we've offered them all to you. You have the paperwork, right, to make your complaint?
Yeah, they just gave me the complaint.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go right ahead. Go right ahead, sir.
But this is part of a thing that I'm going to fill this out, but
Fantastic.
I want to speak with somebody who can help me.
Okay, well then you can call IA, or you can go there, and if they have time to speak to you, they'll speak to you. But you have your outlet. You can go online and you can get the phone numbers.
Yeah.
You've given, we want to entertain your complaint through the proper channels. You want to make a complaint?
Yeah, which is through internal affairs.
Yep,
It's the proper
so you can
channels.
give them that. Yep.
I will go speak to them
All right,
personally.
have a great day.
You too.
Nice talking to you.
You as well.
I'll be right with you guys. You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah, there's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this point.
So you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone on.
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're going to have a problem between you and I.
You're gonna do an interference.
His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't care.
Step back.
Right?
Step back.
I'm gonna.
This is private property.
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to
I will get
videotape
off.
me and
I'll
have
get
an
off of
attitude
it.
with me.
I'll get
But
off
I'm going
of
to
it.
tell you what
Where's your
right
phone?
now,
I'll
dude.
get off of
I'm
it.
not
Stop.
the one.
All right.
Okay? I gave you the information
trying
you
to make a
needed,
complaint, that's it.
and I gave you your outlet. Right?
I'm
You were
going.
giving your
I
outlet.
said I
No,
was
you wanted to
going.
stand there and hold your cell phone in my face.
I
Is
wasn't
what
in
you
your
wanted to
face.
do. Yes,
I
you
wasn't
do.
in your
Take your
face.
cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay?
Okay. Can I grab?
All right, so as you notice, both the sergeant and Reyes confirmed that the conversation is over with. Reyes realized that he went to the wrong location for internal affairs. The sergeant gave him the proper address where to go to, and you hear it come out of Reyes' mouth. All right, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. But what did we notice? Reyes continued to stay there to record the sergeant because he could tell by the sergeant's body language that the sergeant just didn't want to be recorded, didn't like being recorded. So Reyes is going to continue to poke the bear because he knows eventually that bear is going to blow up, and that's exactly what happened. He provoked it, he got the reaction he wanted, and then he wants to cry the victim. I think that one day Reyes got it in his head that police are corrupt. He better hope he doesn't come across that true corrupt cop at that right moment in the middle of the night, where that dirty cop will put one in Reyes and put a dirty gun on Reyes and say that Reyes pulled out on him. Okay? He's got it in his head that corrupt cops are all corrupt or whatever. I tell you, I hope he does find that bad corrupt cop and shit happens to him. Karma's a bitch. Let's get into the video and we'll go from there.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we have returned to the Connecticut State Police Headquarters here in Middletown, Connecticut, or should I say Corrupticate, where I was assaulted by Sergeant Brian Fahey right outside these doors here. He broke my camera, assaulted me, and pushed me all the way towards this flagpole. Despicable. Go watch the original video. It will be in the description below. We came back here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment rights, as well as do a FOIA request for his disciplinary record, and to see if we can run into him and ask him if he feels sorry for what he did, because we tried to hold him accountable through internal affairs. They investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing, as well as criminally through the Connecticut State's Attorney's Office, and they didn't do anything either. So hopefully we can run into him. If not, we'll just do our FOIA request and exercise our rights. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we go around to the front of the building, let's take a look around the visitors parking lot here, peacefully exercising our First Amendment right. Are you calling me? I can't hear you.
Do you need help with something?
Yeah, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's 854.
And your name?
I'm Trooper Keo.
Trooper Keo?
Yeah, what do you need help
854?
with? Yeah.
No, I don't need any help with anything,
Okay.
Trooper.
Well, what are you out here doing?
Oh, I'm just taking a walk around, that's all.
And why are you recording?
Aren't you recording?
Yeah, but I have to.
I
Because
choose to.
I'm interacting with the public, so I have to be recording.
And I choose to because I'm interacting with a law enforcement officer.
But you've been recording, we've been having reports of you out here for a while, been recording.
Reports of someone recording?
Being suspicious, walking around, because this is a building with important people and things in here.
So, are you important because you have a uniform on?
No, I'm saying not me.
Who's important that's inside of this building?
We have a huge crowd of people in there.
Yeah, who's important?
Civilians. So you're out here,
it wouldn't be the.
They are coming here asking why there's
This
a
is
man
the Connecticut
out here recording.
State. This is the Connecticut State Police Headquarters, correct?
And they're asking why you're recording. We have civilians coming up to me asking why a man is recording. They feel uncomfortable.
Civilians are coming up to you
Civilians, yes.
asking why
Yes.
I'm recording because
Yes.
it's suspicious.
Yes.
How is it suspicious?
Because you're recording in a parking lot. Do you live here? Are you here for
I don't
a reason?
live in the parking lot. No.
Are you here for a reason?
I am here for a reason.
What's the reason?
I don't know if I want to disclose that to you at this point, just because it might compromise what I'm working on here. But what's so suspicious about a man recording?
You're in an area that's public, which you are free to be, but you're recording and making it look suspicious. So you're being a threat to the civilians that are coming up to me and complaining about you.
So because let me just get this straight, Trooper. So because I'm recording, I'm a threat to your very important people that are inside of this building.
You are being suspicious. To my civilians that I protect on a daily basis, yes.
I don't think you meant the two civilians that are inside.
No,
I think
I have a line of civilians. I have more than 20 people inside of just civilians that don't even work for the state.
Yeah.
But they came up to me and said that they feel threatened by you recording because you look suspicious.
So you came out here to do what?
To ask you to leave.
Why?
Because you're making the civilians feel uncomfortable.
Let's move out of this woman's way.
You're making the people in this building feel uncomfortable. They are coming here to get their pistol permits or fingerprints, and you're making them feel uncomfortable.
By recording?
Why do you yes. You look suspicious out here recording, so they're reporting suspicious activity.
Okay, and you're responding to that suspicious activity? You could ask me to leave. I said no. I don't know what else we need to be discussing at this point. I said no. You know,
You can stay here.
I know. I can. I know that. I tried to tell you that, Trooper. But you didn't want to listen. You wanted to try... She wanted to try and exhort her authority. She didn't want to listen. I know I can be in a public parking lot of the Connecticut State Police headquarters here. I know that already. All right, guys, so we're gonna go around to the front of the facility here. Look, everyone, it's Sergeant Brian Fahey in the flesh. There he is, look at him. In the flesh. He's here.
Hi, sir, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
You already told me you didn't have anything here.
Oh yeah, I just got to do some FOIA requests and things of that nature. A FOIA request for your body camera footage and Sergeant Brian Fahey's disciplinary record.
You can have him send it in writing.
Yeah.
Who's the guy behind you that you're holding?
I have to conduct business here, Sergeant.
Sir, what can we do for you? Come on in.
Oh, you're the sergeant of pistol permits, aren't you?
Come on in.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir. You have to get out of the way.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir.
I know your inclination is wanting to assault me, Sergeant. Stop pushing me. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in the building.
You can't come in the building. You have no business here.
I do have business here. Stop acting like a savage. What are you doing?
At this point, Sergeant Brian Fahey assaulted me yet again. And in the process of this assault, he turned off my camera, which violates my rights under Connecticut state law and the United States Constitution. This criminal needs to be held accountable. He is a danger to society and shouldn't be wearing a badge. Period.
All right, so I want you guys to take note that we will find out further in the video that this location is not open to the public. People that go there have prior appointments. They make prior arrangements before going there. But as we all know, frauditors, they feel because a building is considered public, that they can go there when they want, and they like to use that I'm coming here to file a public request for records or whatsoever. That's their ammunition to get into the building, as we all know. And once they're in the building, they look for somebody to get into a confrontation so that they can get that back and forth argument that their subscribers so desire. Now Reyes wants to play victim here, whereas you notice the sergeant is trying to close the door, and there's no reason, and I am sure that it's not legal for Reyes to be using his leg or any part of his body as an obstacle in that sergeant trying to close the door. Any normal person, okay, go ahead, keep me locked out. I'm gonna report you to your higher ups. But that shit about forcing yourself, using your body as an obstacle to stop the sergeant from closing the door, well, to me, you're looking for the problem. That's my opinion. That's the way I see it. But we'll find out more further into the video. Let's get back to the video.
Sergeant Brian Fahey just took my camera yet again. The coward that he is. He just took my camera yet again and stopped it from recording. But the officer that talked to us in the parking lot, her body camera was recording. We're going to make another internal affairs complaint on him. This is incredible. Right, exactly. It happened right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Right over here. Right here. Right where we're standing. Look at him. You can't control yourself. You're an animal. You're an animal who can't control yourself. You're a disgrace to that badge. You just witnessed somebody get assaulted and their property taken from them and not do anything about it, Trooper? Is that standard operating procedure? Because there's the criminal right there in front of you. If you'd like to place him under arrest, Trooper. He just assaulted me and took my property and violated my First Amendment right. But no, these troopers aren't going to do anything about that, right?
All right, sir, you can come on in.
Thank you.
Anything in your pockets, go ahead and take out. So
sure.
Keys, wallet, put right over here.
Is Sergeant Brian Fahey one of those important people that's in this building, ma'am? The one that you just saw assault me and didn't do anything about it as a law enforcement officer? In broad daylight.
Can you put the cell phone down? You have to go through the metal detector.
In broad daylight, ma'am.
And then you can go ahead and walk through here. And then you're just going to sign in right here. I'll grab your stuff for you. And then you're just going to sign in. You're going to put legal for your destination, okay? And we have the ladies here that are going to talk to you. Help you out with whatever you need. And I'm just going to have to hold on to the lighter for you, okay?
Sure,
You
yeah.
can get it back at the end.
Yep.
So are you going to do anything about that
They're
assault
gonna
you just
talk to
witnessed?
you? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, how are you guys? Yes, sure.
You want me to come with you or you can go?
Sit right here.
Yes. So we're members of the legal office. My name is Cynthia Salas. I'm the legal director.
I'm sorry, your name?
Cynthia Isales. I'm
Cynthia
the legal
Isales.
director of the agency.
Okay.
My understanding is that you're interested in some records.
Yeah, I'm interested in doing a FOIA request for the body camera footage of the trooper that's checking people in,
Okay.
as well as the disciplinary record of Sergeant Brian Fahey. Are you both from the legal department?
We are.
Okay. Yes, I'm looking to do a FOIA request, write it down,
Okay.
submit it here. That was my goal. Are there internal affairs officers at this location?
There's not. No.
There's not. Are there any supervisors I could speak with regarding the conduct of Sergeant Brian Fahey? Because I was just assaulted yet again by the same man who assaulted me almost 2 years ago now. He just took my camera, turned it off, grabbed my wrist, again, just unhinged. Right in front of, this is a sergeant of Connecticut State Police, and I was assaulted in broad daylight on camera, on body camera. So is there anyone I could speak to as like a supervisor here?
So I think the best, and I know that you've done this previously, is you've made a report over to Internal Affairs.
Yeah. Well, we could see how Internal Affairs didn't do anything. They just said that he thought that my camera was some type of weapon, and I'm sure they'll make some excuses now. But again, I just want to do my FOIA request. I'll hold them accountable in this court system.
We receive requests for FOIAs at desk.legal@ct.gov. So if you could send us an email there, we'll get you the records as
Desk?
soon as possible.
Do you have can you write that down for me?
DESPP.
Sure.
We don't have.
I can fill that one.
Sure. Some sort of card or something.
So the DESPP, like the acronym for the agency, Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection. .legal@ct.gov.
Okay. And there's no form. It's just I could just request what
Just an email.
Okay,
an email.
great.
Yeah.
I know some jurisdictions have forms that they.
I think we've gotten you records before.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
So that worked out for you.
Yeah,
right? So,
sure.
yeah.
And you guys follow the the statute as far as FOIA requests responding in 5
Yeah,
days.
we have to, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I was just assaulted by a law enforcement officer, so I don't really think that I can agree that just because you have to do something, you're going to do it.
Right.
That's the email address.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I submit this here. Perfect.
Yes, and we'll get that out to you as soon as possible.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your time and your kindness. Thank you. There's our friendly reminder that they're always recording us. And I'm just going to take a look around the lobby area here, and then I'll be on my way.
All right, so like I stated in my last comment, that we all know how frauditors like to use that I'm here to file a public request form as a way of getting into the building so they could roam around and find somebody to get into a back and forth argument. And let me say that Reyes just proves my point in what he's about to do. Because as we all know, this Reyes is done there. He got his public request form. He got his information, okay? He's already been told where to go to file his complaint about the sergeant. And look, again I say, he just proves my point that all he wants to do now is roam around to get into another confrontation with the sergeant. And again, anybody who sees him as a victim, then you really got to be stupid to not see what this man is doing intentionally.
So there he is. He's so mad. Why are you so mad, Sergeant?
I'm not mad. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, yeah, after you assaulted me, right?
I didn't assault
Yes, you did. You did it last time. You did it again. Because you're scared. You wouldn't do it without a uniform.
Because I'm what?
You're scared.
Oh,
you
yeah.
wouldn't do it without that gun on your hip and that badge.
You wouldn't do it without that
You
phone?
wouldn't do it. Let's take them all off, right? That's what I thought. I'm just taking a look around the public lobby. I'm entitled to do that. He is extremely mad, huh? What a child.
He wouldn't do that without his gun and badge on. We're gonna be getting out of here. But before we do, 100% important to note, they have the thin blue line gang sign hanging up right in their lobby. Right in their lobby. No shame whatsoever. So Trooper, I'm gonna be on my way in a second. I just had a question for you. So you're telling me, I just want to get it for the record, you know, for court documents, just have it memorialized here. You just watched a man assault me and grab my camera, interfering with a constitutionally protected activity. You're a law enforcement officer who took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Are you going to do anything about that?
I saw you get in his face as well, so I did see.
So
both
you
sides.
saw me
And
get.
You saw it on body camera.
Yeah, the body camera. We'll get the body camera. That's for sure.
I can see that you.
But you were there.
Stopped him trying to get you from entering.
I'm allowed to enter into the building.
He told you to get a report, right?
He told me to submit something in writing.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have a right to be here.
They told you,
but I have a right to come in here and conduct business. He has no right to put their hands. He has no right to put his hands on me. You just watched a man. Listen to me. You watched a man.
I'm answering your question. Do you want me to answer your
question?
Go
ahead. Go ahead.
The only persons that are allowed to come in here is with an appointment, reports and records, and for the first-time pistol permit. Everybody else we have to turn away.
And what did I tell you I needed? Records, right?
Records is not open today. It's only open Tuesday through Thursday.
But somehow I spoke to somebody from legal.
Because legal wanted to talk to you.
Okay, great. So what I'm saying is, how is this not? You saw a man put his hands up. Did I put my hands on him?
I saw a man telling you not to be in the building when you were not allowed to be in the building.
Did you watch him put his hands on me or not? Did he put his hands on me or not?
Legal did not tell us that you had anything.
Did he put his hands on me or not?
After, and then they let you in.
Ma'am, did he put his hands on me or not?
Once I saw you do what you did.
What did I do?
When you physically tried to stop him open the door.
I tried to come inside the building because I'm allowed to, just like I'm inside the building right now. I'm inside the building.
Legal is talking to you because they requested you to come in. If you didn't have an appointment,
I just want to know. Listen, I'm going to be on my way. The damage is. I was already assaulted. Did you watch? You watched him assault me. Are you going to do anything about it? Yes or no? Are you going to do anything about it?
See the video.
Then you're going to be held accountable. Are you going to do anything about it? Yes or no?
See the video.
I'm going to interrupt because I just got off the phone with the colonel. He says our lieutenant colonel is going to come down. So
I'm just assaulted on camera in broad daylight for the second time. This is the same individual who assaulted me the first time and broke my camera the first time. I came here for records and I was just assaulted again. How is this lawful, or how is this a good look for anyone here? It shouldn't happen. This is unacceptable. I didn't do anything. I want to speak to him. Yes.
Okay.
I would like to speak to him. Sure.
So the gentleman that was coming down to talk to you, he's being held up upstairs, and these gentlemen need this area empty because they're going to start, I don't know what construction project they're doing, but they're going to start a project. So I suggest that you just submit your complaint via email and just get it.
Who was supposed to come down?
Lieutenant Colonel Davison.
Davidson?
Davison, yes.
Davison.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
no problem.
Okay.
I can't force anyone to meet with me if they don't want to.
Thank you.
You just gotta
Yep.
sign out.
Yeah, you could write the time, Trooper. Next to Benjamin Franklin, you could just write whatever time it is. Okay.
All right, so this is where I end the video, whereas the next part of the video is of him complaining to his subscribers that once again he was assaulted by this sergeant. Once again, he wants to play the victim, okay? And I tell you, I'm amazed that his subscribers don't pick up on the bullshit that he does. The man intentionally went to this location and even stated in his intro that he purposely wanted to run into this sergeant to see if the sergeant felt sorry for what he did 2 years ago to him. Now, come on now. I mean, you got to be stupid not to see right through this Reyes' bullshit. The guy went there looking for problems and got it. And then now wants to play victim once again. And in my opinion, every time he comes out looking like the victim, the guy is making a killing. And whether you guys may think it's out of jealousy, but think about it. Those he got two GoFundMe accounts. The guy is making a killing. Who makes a killing out of getting arrested? Shit, if it was like that, I'd be getting myself arrested every week, okay? But I'm saying, this guy goes to these locations intentionally to get into a situation where he can look like a victim. And if you pay attention to the latest videos that he's been putting out, the last few videos of him, his interaction with law enforcement, in my opinion, he's actually pushing buttons to the point that he's looking for an officer to cross that line and put hands on him. Okay? And I don't think it's all about looking for a lawsuit. I'm thinking because he don't need a lawsuit, damn it. He makes better off. He does better with his subscribers feeling sympathy for him that, okay, he's out there fighting for our rights and he's being wounded. He's getting attacked by the people that we need him to protect us from, and they're dropping a shitload of money, may I add. I'm talking a shitload, guys. Okay? And I don't say this out of jealousy. I'm telling you guys as an informative way. He has 2 GoFundMe accounts, 2 of them. And the guy is up there within, I think, the last time somebody told me he was up over 25,000. 25,000 between both GoFundMe accounts, and I'm sure it's a lot higher than 25 grand now. This was last week that somebody sent me an email in reference to the amount of money he had in those 2 GoFundMe accounts. The guy makes better off with his subscribers than lawsuits. Holy crap. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.